Melvin Guillory with Leah Real Estate Investment and Consulting Solutions. I'm here with one of my clients that we've actually taken through our first phase of our revolutionary Leah 2911 Prosperity Formula. She's going to share a little bit about her and her husband's experience as they've got started in that first phase and getting going. So if you could just tell the audience what your name is and a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living?
My name is Jasmine Atkins. I am 32 and I am a loan processor, a home loan processor.
Awesome. And what were some of the credit challenges you faced before you got teamed up with Leah Real Estate?
Before Leah Real Estate, my husband and I, we were challenged with our credit. We weren't able to get credit cards. We weren't able to get a car. We really weren't able to do anything. We were stuck because of where both of our credit was together.
Yeah. And what was, you said it was some challenges with getting automobiles, and obviously you have to get to and from work. What is one of the worst situations you experienced as it related to having those credit challenges? Anything that sticks out in your mind?
Yeah, well, like you said, needing an automobile to get back and forth. I mean, we had a young child when we first got married. Our son was about almost 2, and just having to scrape up money to get a cash card because we couldn't afford a car note. Well, not that we couldn't afford it, we couldn't get it because of the challenges that we faced with our credit.
I understand. Been there. How do you feel about the experience that you experienced with us by going through the first phase of our prosperity formula? How do you feel it has helped? What was your experiences like? Was it a good experience? Was it something that you would recommend? What's your thoughts in regards to so far?
I would definitely recommend Leah Credit Solutions to anyone. Now, my husband and I, we have a car. We were able to get a car, and it was we got it last year, so we were able to get it 2016, which was really good. Wow. We both have been approved for a credit card with a very nice limit, and we're constantly getting offers in the mail. You're pre-approved. We never got that before. Wow. And my husband's credit score shot up tremendously with you guys. Wow.
And what was it like working with the entire team at Leah Real Estate? How did you feel that they handled as far as the day-to-day things? If you had any questions or if you had any concerns or updates, what was your experience like?
Well, the responses were great. Whenever I had a question, you were there to answer for me, as well as the rest of the team. So I would say it was a really good experience.
Wow, thank you. And how do you feel now that your credit challenges are gone?
We're ecstatic. We were happy that we were able to get a new car, which is always a blessing. And then, of course, those credit cards come in handy, when you need to do stuff, family emergencies, for example. And now we are on our journey to buy a home, which we're really excited about. And so I can't wait to see where that leads us.
So, as Ms. Jasmine has said, we're here to serve you. Don't think that any situation is too far gone. Don't ignore it and think that it's just going to go away, or just be so frustrated to where you feel like it's insurmountable and you can't tackle it. Because our revolutionary system has been put in place for one reason, and that's to meet you where you're at, to meet you wherever you're at, to get you where you're going, to where you can build generational wealth, to where you can turn those no's into yeses. So you don't have to worry about getting a no if you need to get a new automobile, or getting a no, or even getting approved, but then you have to pay this ridiculous interest rates to where it just puts you in a crippling situation. And then, like Jasmine said, sometimes life happens, and it's good to be able to have access to funds to get you through those tight moments or those unexpected moments. And then most importantly, being able to get in a position to where you can get into home ownership, because that's where true wealth is built at. Harvard University did a study, and they said the true difference between the have and the have-nots from their study was home ownership. And the average individual that in America that owned home, their average net worth was $126,000. The average individual that didn't own a home, the average net worth was $2,500. Why? The greatest investment on earth is earth. And putting yourself in a position to be able to leverage those assets, to be able to take that credit that you've established and to leverage to where you're going to be able to leave a legacy for your kids. You know, when you're renting, you're just throwing your money into a ditch and you're making someone else rich. But we got to set that for one step at a time. And some of us, you know, because I've been there before, you know, many years ago, I had the same credit challenges. And that's how we came up and we said, hey, look, you know what, we have to meet everyone where they're at. But once we get past that, as Jasmine said, she's not just stopping there with having good credit, she's moving on into home ownership. And then at home ownership, she's going to get into a position to where she'll have a legacy, she'll have something of value to leave to her children's children. So I challenge you to make a decision today. Make a decision for yourself. Make a decision on yourself. The best investment that you can make is in yourself. And do as Jasmine did. You know, take it the bull by the horn, take control, and just do it, right?
Exactly. Go for it.
So click on the link below and let's get the ball moving. You know, today is your day to change your life. Today is your day to make your destiny. Today is your day to turn those no's into yeses and to get yourself in an empowering situation for you and your family. So we're waiting to serve you, but you have to make the decision to click the link below.